We all have a story to tell, but what makes each one different is not how the story ends, but rather the place where it begins.
I'd say that I wish all audiences to see all films in cinemas with the best sound and the best picture, but with Belfast, I think inevitably there's a greater degree of immersion in the fun, in the joy, and sometimes the sorrow of this 9-year-old's view of how his life is changing and how, alas, for many people in the northern part of that island, it's also changing.
I think my dad wants us to leave Belfast.
One of the things that I wanted to constantly remind audiences of in Belfast was that the atmosphere of the city and its unpredictability was constantly escalating. So we wanted the noise and the sound and the vision of what was going on to increase in presence. And so the necessity to make that sound as vivid in our sound landscape was critical. And you needed a system that allowed for as much detail and variety as possible, that could also chart how the intensity rose and, frankly, life changed.
We'll fight this together.
There's absolutely no question that Atmos intensifies, for instance, in Belfast, the sense that the street, this neighborhood, is being encircled by threat, in the same way as it's literally being sort of wrapped in barbed wire and protected by a barricade. There's also a sound barrier that is being created around the neighborhood, and making that very detailed across all that range of sound. This sense of an intensification of the city in crisis is something that Atmos was able to bring to this picture, which is sort of really irreplaceable.
I want my family with me. I want you.
We've been lucky to work on things where story and screenplay are good, and if that's the case, then the imaginations of the audience take over, and if you can support that vivid imagination with a fantastic technical process that is invisible but brilliant, then it's a great experience.
Go now. Don't look back.